Hey, this is Maurice here of Osceola Lawn Care. Just want to go ahead and ask y'all guys. Oh, I'm a cap on. Ask y'all guys. Basically, this. I look like I'm trying to rob somebody. Basically, this. What are your wintertime strategies? My strategy is this. As I know that every lawn business is usually looking at the northern channels and Florida. I'm in St. Petersburg, Florida. I think it's this part. It's like Seminole, Florida. So basically, right now, the leaf season hasn't begun here yet. Somewhere like in January, February, March, is where our leaf season really counts and plays. So basically, you see everybody's lawn is cut. They're ready for leaf. They're ready for winter. How many of y'all already have stopped and said to your lawn clients, especially in Florida, in the southern states, that I'm going to Texas, or I always hear from my clients, my lawn guy quit before he got a chance to even see my lease. He said that you can call him after October, you can call him next cutting season. And I'm like, yeah, well, you got a business going. I know I got an EIN and I pay taxes and I got to hand them in. I got to hand taxes, insurance, and stuff like that, proof of income, all that stuff that goes down the line. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. Look at all these guys in the background of me. They're all clean. They're all cleaned up. I'm pretty sure they probably, at the beginning, the beginners have probably already said it and probably look at a Proline crew and probably already said it, but don't do it. Don't do it. So I just want to know y'all strategy on this. My strategy is I wait until everybody says that it's the end of lawn care season. And some of my most prominent customers that I have kept all year long, I got them now. I got them now. And they're wondering why all the customers are cutting out on them. Thank y'all. Let me go ahead and I'll conclude this video. But I gotta go pass out some cards. See, I got my bag of cards. All right, there. I'll talk to y'all later. I tell you, this season almost around the corner. It's like another more month for us Southern boys being leaf season. I know some of y'all been watching and viewing the channel and also doing the northern channels. Reason why it's leaf season up north and it's past that, and it's snowing down there right now, is because they're going through the recessions of winter a lot more quicker. So where they would be ending leaf season and going into snowing season, we'll be just now gradually going into the leaf season. So that's something to think about when you out here and you're doing winter cleanups and stuff. Let me go ahead and turn your boys. Yeah, that's something to think about when your boys are doing the winter. Let me straighten myself up. When your boys are doing like the winter time in southern Florida, as you have to actually push your spring cleanup a little bit further past Christmas, because we don't really reach spring cleanup that fast in Florida. So just to let y'all guys know that are beginners and especially seasoned guys, you know, that are being taken off from all these properties. I mean, some of these properties need to be taken care of, even in the winter seasons and stuff like that, because the mulch, actually, when it rains in the winter and stuff like that, it actually can kill your grass more than it can do any better. I see that, you know, when I'm looking over the landscape, I see that the grass here, you got more grass here than you do here. You need to take care of that. If you're in lawn care, I think my intuition is you need to take care of it. Right now, I don't have the years to say that you need to take care of it, but because there's certain people that, you know, that take place in lawn care that basically say, hey, you know what, that guy don't know what he's doing. That guy don't know what he's saying. Man, and let me tell you, it's further from the truth, but my intuition tells me that basically this right here is going to be covered with leaves. And this person right here wants the grass to grow in their yard. They don't want the grass to look like that. It kill. I mean, certain debris, they're good nitrogen, except you have to have that nitrogen broken down like in the microbits for it to actually reap any beneficial organic ingredient, microbits of, you know, phosphate, you got nitrogen, you have CO2, and then when they all combine together and they make that black compost that the grass loves, you don't have to send the fertilizing man out as much during the summer months because it's already been fertilized. Just pro tip, it's already been fertilized. I told some of my customers that they still do the treatments and stuff like that from True Green, and it's good. You know, you kind of want to keep that up, but it's not like what they have in that bottle. It's not like what is on that ground. You know what I'm saying? You got more of, and if you smell what's in that bottle, you'd be like, it's more of this. It's more of stuff like, I don't know, say, let me put it, it's more like stuff like this in that bottle. But they just put it in a scientific way so that the grass can consume it and it can fertilize it a lot more better. It can break it down a lot more better and make it a lot more greener. Now, I would get treatments to make the grass greener. Now, that'll be something. That'll be good. Some people I see around here that they need grass seed. Some would suggest grass sod, but I go against it sometimes. I mean, basically after being in it for some years outside of the business and stuff like that, and even in doing it as a kid, leaf cleanup season was just, it was just something else to get your friends to do it. So I know some of these lawn crews, they ain't gonna want to do no leaf cleanup season. And it was something else. I mean, in the beginning, I can throw in a motivational speech out of this world, but when I go pick them up before the job, and they actually look in their own neighborhood and say, hey, these leaves around here, they're actually covering the ground. Man, I had so many partners when I was a teen, basically pretend like they were sick, and their mom would take them to the doctor and everything like that, because you know, when you're a parent, you're gonna take your baby boy, you know, if he says he's sick, he's gonna take him to get antibiotics and everything like that, and that would allow them to go ahead and actually vacate it. Then they got mad later on when I produced something up out of it. Nowadays they mad. Picture that one. All right, well, I just wanted to go ahead and conclude Hey, kind of blind to y'all guys. I just want to go ahead and conclude in this video to actually put that in and play. I mean, winter time in the southern states, it comes a little bit more like in our springtime. Actually comes a little bit in January, February, and March. You're gonna see a lot of oak trees. You're gonna see a lot of things dropping left and right, and people are gonna be out here with bags cleaning it up, and they're gonna discover that them have that 16 deal with what for $5.99 or $7.99 or $5 or $3 at the dollar store, or what it is, Lowe's versus Home Depot, is not gonna do it. And that's when it's gonna be time to call one of us guys. All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Peace.